Imagine you're at work, sharing an idea you put a lot of effort into. Suddenly, a colleague criticizes it in front of everyone. Or maybe you're handling a tough customer or managing home and work. How do you handle it? These everyday situations do more than just test your patience. They challenge you on a deeper level. This is where emotional intelligence comes into play. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the skill that helps you handle these situations calmly and confidently. It's about recognizing, understanding, managing, and using your emotions in a way that turns stress into strength, conflicts into connections, and challenges into opportunities. Imagine being able to solve problems calmly and use tough situations to learn and improve. Daniel Goleman, a leading expert in this area, brought emotional intelligence into the spotlight, showing how crucial it is for success in both personal and professional life. While IQ measures things like problem solving and logical thinking, EQ is all about how well you understand and manage your emotions and how you interact with others. In many situations, having strong EQ is even more valuable than having high IQ. As Warren Buffett wisely said, you will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing everything with logic. True power is restraint. Think about how you can use your emotional intelligence to improve your responses, build better relationships, and lead a more satisfying life. This is your chance to tap into that power. Emotional intelligence is typically divided into 4 key competencies: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. By improving these skills, you can become a better leader, motivate people around you, and succeed in both personal and professional life. Better EQ helps you connect with others, manage your emotions, and build strong relationships leading to greater success. Let's look at each of these competencies in detail and understand them. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is understanding your emotions. It's about knowing what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. It also includes being aware of the effect of your actions, moods, and emotions on others. Imagine you're nervous before a social event. This nervousness might make you reluctant to talk to people. Self-awareness means realizing that your nerves come from a fear of socializing, not from the event itself. You might be worried about making a good impression or not knowing what to say. To handle these feelings better, spend a few minutes each day thinking about how you feel. For example, if you find your anxiety comes from social fears, try practicing conversation starters or deep breathing to calm yourself. Recognizing emotional triggers, for instance, if you get upset when your partner leaves dishes in the sink, it might make you snap at them. Self-awareness helps you understand that your frustration is really about feeling disrespected, not just the dishes. To tackle this, keep a small journal to track what makes you emotional and why. For example, if you know that untidiness upsets you, talk calmly with your partner about how to keep things tidy together. By regularly practicing these tips, you'll improve your self-awareness and strengthen your relationships both at home and at work. Now let's talk about self-management. This is about more than just controlling your emotions. It's about staying grounded and adaptable, even when life throws unexpected challenges at you. Self-management means handling your feelings well so you can stay focused and clear. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, running late for work. Instead of getting frustrated, remind yourself that by staying calm, you handle the situation better. You might turn on some soothing music or a favorite podcast, transforming a stressful moment into a peaceful one. Next time you find yourself in a stressful situation like this, pause and count to 10 before you react. Notice how this simple act helps you stay composed and think more clearly. Social awareness. Social awareness is all about understanding how others feel and being mindful of their perspectives. It's about noticing how people are feeling and responding with kindness and respect. This helps build stronger relationships and creates a supportive environment. When someone shares a personal story online, take a moment to acknowledge their experience and offer supportive comments instead of moving on quickly. So in your next interaction on social media, Show that you care by recognizing others' experiences and giving positive feedback. These small actions can make a big difference in making our world more understanding and connected. Relationship management. Managing relationships is not just about avoiding problems. It's about actively working to strengthen the connections that are important to you. It's about building and maintaining healthy relationships, communicating effectively, inspiring and influencing others, and managing conflicts. It's the skill that helps you connect with others, whether at work or at home or in your community. When you manage relationships well, you're not just navigating conflicts. You're fostering environments where trust, respect, and collaborations thrive. For example, imagine you're helping a customer who is upset about a problem with your service. Instead of becoming defensive or rushing to fix it, take a moment to listen carefully to their concerns. Let them know that you understand their frustration and that you're working to solve the issue. By being patient and showing that you care, you can turn a negative experience into a positive one and build their trust in your business. Start today by practicing empathy, clear communications, and patience so that you can create a stronger and more meaningful relationships in every area of your life. So all said and done, how do you develop emotional intelligence? Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully aware of what you're doing right now. It helps you understand your thoughts and feelings, which is important for managing your emotions. Imagine eating a meal. Mindfulness means really tasting your food and enjoying it, instead of being distracted by other things. Spend 5 minutes each day practicing mindfulness. Focus on your breathing and what you feel around you. As you get used to it, try to increase this time. Reflect on your emotions. Reflecting on your emotions helps you understand why you feel a certain way and how to manage it better. This way you can respond more thoughtfully. After a hard day, instead of ignoring how you feel, just take a moment to think about what upset you. This helps you solve the real problems. Keep a journal to write down your feelings and what caused them. Look for patterns to understand your emotions better. Learn empathy. Empathy is about understanding and sharing others' feelings. It means seeing things from their point of view and being kind. If a coworker is stressed, empathy means noticing their stress and offering support, instead of just adding to their worries. Practice empathy by acknowledging how others feel and offering support. When someone shares their emotions, understand them before giving advice, instead of judging. Improve your communication skills. Good communication helps you build strong relationships and solve problems. It's not just about what you say, but how well you listen. Think about a time when you had a misunderstanding. Better communication could have just fixed the problem easily. Improve your communication by listening actively and speaking clearly. In your next conversation, be honest and considerate of the other person's feelings. So in conclusion, emotional intelligence can turn your life from a confusing mess into something well organized and clear. It's not just about recognizing your feelings or those of others. It's about mastering the art of turning emotional turbulence into clarity, confusion into connection, and stress into success. When you harness this skill, you are not just managing emotions, you are sculpting your reality with precision and grace. Pick one part of emotional intelligence, whether it's understanding yourself, managing your emotions, understanding others, or building better relationships. Make it your personal project. Work on it every day and see how it improves your interactions and achievements. The journey with emotional intelligence isn't just about getting better. It's about discovering a whole new level of what you can achieve. I'd love to hear how these tips work for you. So drop a comment below, and if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe for more tips.